Alrighty, welcome to the Anarchy Live or Anarchy Trading Live London. I don't know, whatever you call it. Anyway, we are currently live. Sorry we're late. Had some phone calls today with some family members, and so didn't get our live stream started until now. We are currently up one trade for the day. Well, break even on one, which was pre-market, which again I went moved to break even. Just got stopped out due to the spread, big spreads, and then we were able to get a beautiful trade for about 1.4, 1.3 R or whatever. So nice trade there. Up $63 on the day, so 0.63%. And so let's see. I'm thinking we may have another long opportunity here developing for us on the Dow. But we're going to need to wait and see. So right now we're just been consolidating here for the past I don't know, past almost hour now. And you see, we got this nice, so we had two trades. I can talk you through the two that I took. So this one, we had a line here from previous. I removed it now, but we had a line here. And when it came down, retested here, we took it. We were fine here, but then we got stopped out due to a spread that hit our break even on this red candle for some reason. And then it did go, it almost hit our target, would have hit our target. So decent trade. I'm glad, happy about that. And then long, I wanted to initially enter here, but I was on the phone, so I missed it. I wanted to enter right there. But on this next candle, had a deep retest, and as soon as it turned green right here and broke this high over here, we went long and got out essentially at the very top at that time, right as soon as it hit this red line, like we just got out because that was our target. So your risk reward just should be dynamic, right? It doesn't have to be static. It needs to match the market, and for the market, that was it, and that's where it hit. So very happy with that. And now we're just ranging. Like so, right now, horrible price action, nothing to trade right now. We've got DAX on our right here. Had a trade that I was possibly looking, but never developed. We did not take that one, and so we're just sitting here now. Um, Waiting to see what happens, whether it's going to keep going bullish or if we're going to break down and go bearish. Kind of got a triple top that is formed on the 1 minute. If we look at this on the 1 minute, so one top here, lower here, slightly higher here, but kind of just a triple top ranging. So now let's see, we may be able to put, if we can push out of here, bounce off the 9 and push, that'd be great. If not, we're waiting for it to break down below the 200 retest, and then we'll try to short it. And I would love to short it for like a break a low of day and short it down to this big green box down here. But again, indices have been very bullish this last week. Nothing too much yesterday. If we just take a quick look at the daily, like after last week's huge bullish move, we're kind of just sitting here. I do would say there's a lot of room for us to pull back a bit before going. So we could say, what's 50%? What's 50% of this move? We're going to use the Fibonacci tool. You can also just eyeball it. 50% right here. So it wouldn't surprise me. Do we see price pull back down at least to the 382 and then go up? Maybe. But it also kind of just broke above this support level right here. It's kind of in the middle of this resistance level, I mean. So if we can just pull back a little bit, we already had the kind of equal lows from today and yesterday. And now maybe we get enough momentum, we can keep pushing bullish. So again, last week been so extremely bullish. So I've definitely biased bullish because I kind of have to be after last week. But we definitely have a huge opportunity. Like we have so many imbalances and wicks to fill. Like I would say, a main target to fill would be down to here, this huge 5 minute wick that moved like, I don't know, who knows how many a long ways. But right now we are just enjoying the consolidation here. Price action's sucky. It's not going to stay here all day, right? So you have to remember about your price action is Price action is price action, gotta wait for it. It's not gonna consolidate all day. Just texting my wife there, and she's out grocery shopping. But yeah, price still consolidating. Horrible price action. Again, you don't want to trade in here. So big, red, green, indecision, doji, probably another doji. Now, we do have the 9 coming up towards the 200. Maybe if we hit start providing us a little bit of support, maybe we could start to push out of here. Uh, but right now, it's just consolidating. So got to see what price is where price is going to take us today. Looking a little bearish right now just because it's tried to go up like a few times here and it hasn't been able to. So big candle and then up, tried to go up, couldn't, tried to go up, couldn't. So let's see where they close it next hour and 45 minutes. Sorry, minute 45 minutes, seconds, and then we can go from there. So yeah, now we're starting to come down a little bit bearish. But again, I'll be interested where we close. I do want, like, I like DAX bearish. Again, down to, honestly, somewhere like right there. Like, we could come down a long ways on DAX. So if DAX comes down here, actually closes, retests, and breaks, I would be like, yeah, we have equal lows here, but I think we could come down and fill this wick at least, or push for new lows. We do have a long ways to go, and then we push down to either here or even farther down to here. So we could have a couple nice trades develop on the short side. But again, those haven't developed yet. Again, same would go for Dow. Like I would even see something like that. But we do have this low here, and then we have these double lows here. So like there's definitely some support here that it would have to break. So I'm not holding my breath any right now. But again, yeah, bad price action. But 5 minutes, we've got our new hourly candle. So let's go look at the hourly on both of these just to while we're waiting. So where they close this, big wicks, kind of retesting. So honestly, I could if they can close it up here, we push up. But if we close down here, it could go either way, especially if this starts pushing down now, closes below the green line. Now we're talking, okay, we picked up some liquidity and now we'll keep pushing down, maybe to this green box. So I could definitely see us going short. Um, Same here. Nice momentum move up, but the next hour and where this closes, the next 5 minutes, honestly, could really dictate. So if we close above the red, we've definitely got bullish momentum at our side. But if we close below the green or near it, We could see this flop over and come down to the 200 or something as well, which is kind of my target right there. And kind of a fill of this big wick over here from the 2nd of November. So again, let's just wait and see. Not much happening right now. It's like watching paint dry. We got a good move, and now we just gotta wait. We're not definitely not taking any trades right now either. I never trade the last 5-10 minutes of the hour, just because we can see momentum really change with the new hourly candle. Looks like they're going to try to close it above. If so, we've got some opportunity to keep going long. But remember, it's tried to get up here like 4 times already. So it's gonna have to push. Let's update this and see what we're looking at right now. So a couple losing days. Actually, first time in the last 6 weeks where I've had 2 losing days in a row. Which, hey, you gotta have those sometimes. So I'm actually, it's kind of encouraging to me that I've been able to keep my psychology pretty decent, even having those 2 losing days in a row. Which, as I said, I haven't had 2 losing days in a row and since middle of September. Um, later. So let's see here. We were up at 1.8, so we had a couple great days in a row. Came down, but that's okay. We've got time. And yeah, currently we are just above break even. I haven't had the best trades right now. Definitely have been trading Dow prop more profitably than the DAX, which is kind of funny because last month we were trading DAX better. So a bit interesting. Yeah, okay, so we've tried to go up there 3 times now. We're going to be closing below, it looks like, below the red box, kind of in this middle area. So I'll be interested to see where we do because I could easily see this now um, really pushing down in the next hour. Or consequently, we could come down to this green box, and then push back up. So let's just watch and see what happens here. 15th. Yeah, a lot of wicks here. This is try. Dex is trying, but it's still not going to close above. So it's going to be down here. A lot of wicks up here to the left. So it will be, again, interesting to see if this kind of comes down. We get a little bit of a double top here, and then we push down, or whether this can now pivot on out. 25 seconds to close. A lot of wicks, a lot of indecision. Not good trading. Like, we're not trading this. All right, new hourly. Let's see which way we go. Let's go look at it on the. Let's go look at 15. So indecision here. Now, do we push down below the green, come up, start going short, or are we going to push up and keep pushing up? So we don't know yet. Kind of still in this box of indecision and consolidation for sure. We're not trading the white box, so we're just still sitting and watching. Three three last 3 minute candles did absolutely squat. Absolute squat. Absolutely squat. Oh, yeah. Tired. Ooh. Currently not drinking coffee. My heart's acting up again. So trying to break down. So DAX breaking down a bit more. But again, not much happening. So at some point, something's going to have to happen. Do we have any news? I don't think we have any news going to drop right now. Yeah, so that was at 5 o'clock. We have European PPMI month on month, but that's not going to have much of an effect. So yeah, that's only the thing. That's the only possible thing. So let's wait and see. Trend breakdown. Now trying to break up. Uh, Speaking of losing, lost a bunch of chess. Just lost a bunch of stuff on my chess. I'm down to like 565 from what was I 680. So, anyways, it's embarrassing, but we'll get it back. I do use the cow opening. Maybe I should be come up with a bit of a better opening, but I'm, I'm playing too quickly, not paying attention. Just lost my queen because I was just talking and trading at the same time. So I'm essentially trying to do two things. Maybe I need to focus on actually playing chess when I'm playing chess. Right now, not much happening. Four candles of nothing. All right, trying to break down there. All right, starting to break down, starting to get some momentum going here. Let's see where we close. Did close it. We did get below here in the 1 minute. So let's see though, is it going to bounce here or can we get a break, retest, and then we start pushing down? That's what I would like to see. 2 minutes left, a lot of time. So we're going to be patient here. We draw these white boxes for a reason. We don't trade it. So let's wait and see. I would like to see this start breaking down. I think there's a lot of room, especially if we get some momentum on our side. It's a big candle. So we have our break below. So now let's see if we can get a retest. Let's see if we can get it closed below first. It's a really big candle though to buy. We're gonna need a pretty big stop loss. So let's see, stop loss probably at least above there, right? Probably up even with those wicks. But right now, rejecting it. So let's see where they close it. 1 minute left. 40 seconds left. Let's see if we can close below. Get up a retest. Then, as I said, we've got our stop loss up here. We've got the 9 slightly above that. So, well, nine's actually kind of right there. It's under the candle, but it's essentially right there. So it's right by the 9. I don't like it per se. Probably should be a little higher, but if so, our target's going to be too far. Like our practical target would be right there, 1.8. So let's wait and see. Could also retest this and then start pushing down. Like I do have a line there for a reason because we kind of rejected and bounced it here, bounced here, caught bounced here, and then so let's just wait and see what happens. Yep. That's the reason we wait for close. Again, gotta be patient. I've been impatient for a bit. Like we've missed some trades, we've lost some trades this past few weeks because we've been impatient and we entered in too soon. We draw these white consolidating box for a reason. Price, we got to wait for price to close. Not on the retest. Retest, we don't need a price to close, but we need something to close first so that we have something to retest. Retest on. Everything's still just consolidating. Horrible price action. If we can, I would have liked to close here and then retest because there's a lot of room here to move before we come down here. So this would be a nice 1.8. Like I could see this, and it still may come to us. It may just take a little while. Like this is actually decent price action. So instead of just shooting down, having a huge candle, if this can come down, maybe bounce back up, come down, bounce back up, we could get like some nice price action driving us down. Give us a little bit better place to put our stop. Like we could have a good trade. But right now we don't have anything. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I will be back. So big rejection. I like that. Got 1 minute. Let's see where we close. But I do like this, how this is looking. So we may be able to get in somewhere here. But let's just be patient for a minute. All right, we're in long, short. A little early. Let's see if we regret that. But we got a great look. Have some momentum on our side. So let's see what happens. I think I entered a bit early again. Entered in the white box. It's hard sometimes when those candles are moving so nicely. Let's see where we enter here. We're breaking down. I do think we have momentum going now on our side, but let's just keep an eye on this. I may get ready to shut it if it. Yeah, look at that. Mm. Finger slip. Crap. All right, lost my chess game, but let's see what happens. We need to break this wick. Yeah. Okay. We got room to go now. So let's go. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. I think there's room to push, so let's see if we can ride this bad boy all the way down. 2 minutes left, but that's okay. So I'm not moving my stop loss because I would like to see it come all the way down. We did enter a little prematurely. We entered on this candle, FYI. So we did wait for a retest of this line. So pushing down now beautifully. I want to really see if we can get a bigger break on this. So it could shoot back up. So I'm just trying to be careful of that. Ooh, one candle. Let's see. I still think we're going bearish right now. DAX is breaking down. This is breaking down. Oh, okay, beautiful. Switching to red. We're in a good position now. This is a good trade. Again, we entered a little prematurely. We did go off this, but let's see what happens, okay? So I'm gonna be happy with the trade anyway. Because we did wait for a retest. It was just a retest to this higher level. And then nice rejection. So let's see where this closes here in the next minute. Next 2 seconds. Okay. So next minute candle. We've got 1 minute left on this 5, which will so this is a 15. First 5 of the 15. Let's look at the 15. Yeah, so we're pushing down. Let's see what happens. Be very curious to see where we close. I'd love to close below this yellow line. But we do need to expect for it to come back up and retest this level as well. DAX really breaking down. I like the price action better here with this nice wick and the nice rejection, which is why I entered this one. All right, I'm pushing down. Let's see if we can ride this, or where we can ride this thing. Okay, so now price, where could it come? Half of this candle. Well, push up, test half of this candle, and then keep pushing down. Will it come all the way up? If it comes up here, like my idea is invalidated. So I will move my stop to like 15 bucks. So that means if I get stopped out, hey, I get stopped out. No big deal, right? So now my stop is, yeah, is above this candle. So moving my stop to right here. Could break down, but again, I want to be out of it if it does then because I want to psychologically I need to be up on the day. So um, lower lows. So it just broke down. So let's see. It looks like my MT4 or my MT5 is ahead of this one. So let's just see what happens. Just did break there, so made a new lower low, which we needed, and we're continuing to push down. So let's see how far we can take this. I'm moving to break even. We've hit 1R. Tried to come up a couple times, haven't been able to. So now let's see if we can catch this and ride it down to this green box. So we're at break even now. see, still pushing. Bit of a gap up. Don't like that, but we're going to expect half price is going to have to come up a bit before it can keep going down. So let's just watch and wait. We're said I'm going to move this to 13, like $13. Just wait. Price ends up, we end up for the day, so that's fine. But I am in this for a bigger move. I want to see it come down, and I think it can. But we do have DAX that's kind of bouncing here. But again, big move, so it comes half the candle. This never did really come up and retest, so we could expect it to possibly come up and retest first. So let's wait and see. Strong candle bouncing right on our yellow line. Let's see where we can close it in the next 2 minutes. Our 9 is up here. Our stop is, I think, right there. Yeah, our stop is above there, but this is a strong candle. So very strong. So it could have gone out for 1 hour. We didn't. We're coming up for a retest. So let's see what happens. We've got about a minute 20 left of this candle. Now this, we did say we'd come up and maybe retest half the candle, which we are now. So now can we see it start to push back down? We did need to pull, we did need to have pullbacks. Like in order for price to go down, it does have to pull back. That was just a bit of a strong pullback. But let's continue to monitor now. Let's see. So far, rejecting this red line. If so, we can possibly have enough momentum drive down, but let's see where we close in the next 30 seconds. Looks like they're trying to close it above. But let's wait and see. 15 seconds. We did have a nice initial move. Could have gone out for 1 hour. So maybe I should have. But again, I think that would have been me trading fearfully because I see that we can come all the way down. I see like we have room. So I don't want to be trading just because I want to like exit out. I want to let my trades go. So now let's see. Could still come up, retest up here, and then reject. If we push all the way up here, then yeah, we're out of the trade. And we're done for the day. Like we'll be done for the day then. So rejecting, good. Now we need it to break down farther because otherwise that's going to be test of this candle and then it's going to push up. So we need to break half of this candle and keep pushing down. So let's see. Coming up green. Now we're getting our true retest here, which again is where I would want to be getting in if we had entered when we did. So now let's see if we can reject that and push down. Could have been an entry. This could be an entry here for some people. If you wait, break, came back up, retested, now turning red. Like you could possibly enter there. Again, I'd still have my stop above here, which is where I have my stop. But right now we're still pushing up. So let's see. Still pushing up. Let's give us some room to breathe. Honestly, why not? It's the only reason I'm moving is because I'm fearful. Like, this is a good trade. We entered in. We would expect a retest of here before I push down farther. Did make a new lower low. We have room. So let's not trade fearfully. Let's put it above. So let's trade smart. And if we get stopped out, we lose. Like, that's fine. We need to stop being worried about that. We need to follow our process and give our trade a chance of success. What we would hate to see is we call this trade. Yes, we enter a little early, but we're in now. We're coming down. We're breaking down just to see it, fly up, right? So let's give it a little room. Minute left. Not being able to break above this green line so far. We do have the 9 above us as well. So let's see what happens in the last minute. I honestly still like this trade. And if we lose it, we're going to lose 0.25%, meaning we'll still be up 0.4 or whatever on the day. So that's okay. There you go. So we've got the retest here now. 21 seconds. Let's see where they close it. Are they going to close it below or above? So if they close it below, if I wasn't already in the trade, I already am. But if I wasn't in the trade, maybe the next one opens, we come up here, retest, turns red, I'd be entering somewhere in here, right? So let's wait and see which way they close it. Okay? Breaking down start with, but let's see if it keeps breaking down or it's going to shoot back up. Shooting back up. Now, if we could get this to drop, this would be nice. So let's see where this drops. If this drops, maybe we can get it back down here. We could then move our stop loss here realistically because this would be our new essentially pivot point. Right now we haven't had a pivot point except up here to move it to, honestly, which is why it's still up there. So let's wait and see. Okay, so we're breaking down. If we look at it on the one, check out we've got momentum on our side. Came up, slowed down, big red candle. Now I'm going to move my stop loss to break even because honestly, if it comes up after that big candle, it's just going to keep pushing up. So I like that as a pivot point. And if so, we're about to get knocked out, which is okay. We can move it. We can move it a couple things just so we give it the 9. Get a little room at the 9. There we go. Give it a little room to breathe here at the 9. Now let's see if we can stop again and push down. We're rejecting it so far. Rejecting the green. DAX is trying to crawl up. But Dow is, we're rejecting the 9 here. So we do have the 9 sitting here. Providing a little bit of protection. We're giving it a little bit of room to breathe, just kind of right up, honestly, we're like right here, right? So trying to break up. In the 9. Continuing to shoot higher. Rejecting slightly. 1 minute left. Where are they going to close it? Does it close below the 9? Can we stay at this trade? I don't think so. But let's find out. Yeah, we're out. Well, we fought for that trade, but it is what it is. Entered a little early. That was a nice trade. Break even, break even. It may reject up off here. If it does and it comes all the way back down, we could possibly consider shorting it again up there. But right now, oh, look at this. What a bugger. See where they close it. Open a green. Can't go long though after all of this. DAX is trying to go long. But I could be tempted to try to go. There we go. Yeah, it's just going up. That's okay. It was a good look. Now, if we could see this now reject, turn red, like I'd be interested to get back in on a short. Somewhere like right there. Stop right here. This right there again. Sometimes I forget I'm live streaming. Anyways, um, yeah, got stopped out on this one. I think I'm probably done for the day. So let's see. So anyway, yeah, calling it good. We're up 0.5% for the day, so well done. Let's keep it going.